गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स, स्टडी विद अपाल इंजीनियरिंग एंड जनरल जियोलॉजी परवीन सिंह बुक। तो हम चैप्टर 10 में ट्राइक्लिनिक सिस्टम पर हैं। डेफिनेशन क्या है और डायग्राम आप ज़रूर बनाइए प्लीज़। Those crystals which can be referred to three crystallographic axes, all of which are essentially unequal in length and inclined at various angles to each other, are grouped under triclinic systems. Exile diagrams the proper orientations of a crystal of these systems would be in which any one of the crystallographic axes is given a vertical positions as and is designated as C axis of the remaining two crystallographic axes. The one which is shorter and is sloping towards the observers may be designated as a axis brachii axis. The third axis then running approximately right to left and is designated as B axis macro axis. And following is the schemes of moment nomenclature for the angles between the three axes: alpha angle between B axis and C axis, beta angles between A axis and C axis, gamma angle between A axis and B axis. Normal class, there are only two symmetric classes falling in the triclinic system. The normal class is named N Exenite and types after the minerals: axis of symmetry none and plane of symmetry none. The class is characterized by only a center of symmetry, which is the point of intersections of the three crystallographic axes. Forms all the forms of a monoclinic system are found in the crystals of these systems. Also, the main features of the forms of the triclinic system is that each form has also two faces symmetrical with respect to the center of symmetry of the crystals. These are therefore a hemiform. Pinacoid. Pinacoids, these are open forms, each of two faces meeting only one axis and being parallel to the others. And the three types of pinacoids are found in the triclinic system, also as in the monoclinic and orthorhombic system. A pinacoids 100, also called macropinacoids, and B pinacoids 010, also called brachy pinacoid, and has the two faces each meeting the B axis at unit length. And C pinacoid 001, also called base, has the two faces each intersecting the C axis. Prisma, these are open forms of two faces only in the triclinic systems, hence they are also called hemiprisma, and their general symbol is HKO. In also four prismatic faces with the above symbols are possible, but since there are no plane of symmetry, and these four faces will occur in two groups, each being symmetrical to a center of symmetry only. Domes in the triclinic systems, domes are also hemiforms, and that is these contains only one half of the usual number of faces. The macrodomes has the two faces with the symbol of HOL, and the brachydomes has the two faces with the symbol of OHL. Pyramids, four types of pyramids, each with the two faces only, and each face cutting the vertical axis exist in the triclinic systems. These are called tetra tet- tet- bipyramids. Four biphased pyramids represented by the symbols HKL. Example of triclinic minerals: albite, kyanite, exenite, microcline, and anorthite, and rhodonite, turquoise. So some minerals of triclinic system. Twinning. This is most important topic. Introductions. Generally, crystals grows from the melts is as individuals, a specimen, each having its own shape, forms, and crystallographic characteristics. Sometimes, however, two crystal of the same compound may be formed from the same melt in such a way that both are essentially united and each bearing definite crystallographic relations to the other. A group of two crystals mutually united and intimately related are called twins, and the phenomenon of their formation is called twinning. Twinning is an interesting field of study in minerals because quite a good number of minerals have the habit of occurring in twin the forms and such minerals twins forms a valuable piece of a collection in a geological museum's terminology. A careful study of the illustrations given below so that twins are related to each other in some definite manners which is the same everywhere, and such a relationship is commonly is called twins laws and terms commonly used in the explanation of twins law. So are the twin planes and the twin axis and composition planes. Twin plane it is such a planes in a twins crystals which is common to both the half of the crystal and across which one half may appear to be the reflections of the others, and any planes parallel to a crystal face may be a twins planes, but it is never a plane of symmetry of a single crystal of the twins and twin axis. It is a crystallographic directions along which are rotations of some degrees, usually 180 degree, seem to have produced the resultant twins. In other words, if a backward rotation to the same extent is possible to be given, the two parts of twins should take the form of a single crystal. The twin axis is other than the axis of two-fold, four-fold, and six-fold symmetry. Further, a twin axis is perpendicular to the twin planes. Composition planes. It is a planes along which the two halves of a twin crystals are joined together. In most cases, it is also the twin planes, but there are exceptions. The twins law are generally expressed in terms of twin planes and twin axis. Thank you.